AEW, the shadow of the mask. The packed arena in Chicago buzzed with excitement. Fans waved signs, chanted names, and roared with anticipation. Tonight wasn't just any AEW event, it was the grand finale of a year-long storyline that had captivated audiences worldwide. And at the center of it all was the Phantom, a mysterious masked wrestler who had taken AEW by storm. 6 months earlier, a chilling promo interrupted an AEW broadcast. In the dimly lit video, a figure wearing a black and silver mask spoke with a deep, distorted voice. "The elite will fall. Justice will rise. AEW, prepare for a reckoning." No one knew who the Phantom was, but his cryptic messages and surprise appearances left fans and wrestlers alike on edge. He wasn't just a talker, his in-ring skills were unparalleled. In every match, the Phantom dismantled his opponents with precision and agility, moving like a shadow and striking like lightning. Week after week, the Phantom defeated AEW's best, from Darby Allin to Kenny Omega. But what intrigued fans most was his refusal to unmask. Every victory ended with him standing over his opponent, raising a single finger to his lips, a silent warning to the AEW roster. As the Phantom's legend grew, so did the speculation. Who was he? A returning legend? A rival promotions invader? Or an entirely new force? The AEW locker room buzzed with tension, but one man wasn't intimidated. Adam Page. Page, the reigning AEW World Champion, issued a challenge. "Phantom, if you want to be the best, you'll have to beat the best. Face me at Revolution. And if you lose, you unmask." The Phantom's response came in the form of another eerie promo. "Revolution will be your reckoning, Page. The mask hides my face, but it reveals your fear." The night of Revolution arrived and the atmosphere was electric. The main event, the AEW World Championship match between Adam Page and the Phantom, was the most anticipated bout in years. As the Phantom made his entrance, the crowd erupted into a mix of cheers and boos. His presence was magnetic, his aura commanding. Page, on the other hand, radiated confidence, but there was an undeniable tension in his eyes. The bell rang, and the two warriors clashed. The match was a masterpiece of athleticism and storytelling. Page's brute strength and high-flying skills collided with the Phantom's technical prowess and mind games. Near falls, reversals, and jaw-dropping spots kept the crowd on the edge of their seats. But in the final moments, with both men exhausted, Page went for his signature buckshot lariat. The Phantom ducked, countered with a devastating DDT, and locked in a submission hold so unique it left commentators scrambling for a name. Page had no choice but to tap out. The crowd was stunned. The Phantom was the new AEW World Champion. As per the stipulation, Page handed over the title and the Phantom took the microphone. "You wanted the truth," he said, his voice steady. "You wanted to know who I am, but the truth isn't about who I was, it's about what I stand for." Slowly, the Phantom removed his mask, and the arena fell silent. Beneath the mask was a face no one had expected, David Cole, a former AEW prospect who had been injured years ago and quietly released from the roster. David's voice cracked with emotion as he addressed the stunned crowd. "2 years ago, AEW let me go. I was told I wasn't good enough, that I didn't have the star power, but I never stopped believing in myself. I trained harder, fought harder, and came back to prove that anyone, no matter how many times they've been knocked down, can rise again." The crowd erupted into cheers, chanting his name. David Cole wasn't just a champion, he was a symbol of resilience, a reminder that even in the face of rejection, perseverance could lead to greatness. David's story sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Fans rallied behind him, and his reign as AEW champion became one of the most celebrated in history. His journey inspired countless aspiring wrestlers, proving that the road to success was paved with grit, determination, and an unrelenting belief in oneself. AEW wasn't just about wrestling. It was about stories that resonated with people's lives, and David Cole's story was one for the ages, a tale of redemption, mystery, and the unbreakable human spirit.